Just a little change, small to say the least. Both a little scared, neither one unprepared. Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast, the original animated film, came out in the year 1991. It is directed by Gary Trousdale and Kirk, with the voices of Paige O'Hara, Richard White, Robby Benson, Jerry Orbach, David Ogden Stiers, Angela Lansbury. It is based on the fairy tale of the same name by French writer Jean-Marie Le Prince de Beaumont. This is the 30th Disney animated feature film and is the third in the Disney Renaissance era. And I've been waiting to talk about this movie for a long time, and this is me leading up to the upcoming live action version, which comes out this Friday, March 17th. And so I figure, why not talk about this movie and talk about this amazing classic? So let's talk about this movie now. Basically, the plot of this movie, if anybody doesn't know, is an enchantress disguised as an old beggar offers an enchanted rose to a young prince in exchange for shelter in his castle from the bitter cold, but he refuses. And for his arrogance, the enchantress transforms him into a beast and inflicts a spell on the castle. So she gives him a magic mirror that enables him to view faraway events along with the rose. And to break the spell, the prince must learn to love another and earn her love in return before the rose's last petal falls on his 21st birthday. If he fails, he will remain a beast forever. So 10 years later, a young bookworm girl by Belle is bored of her village life and she wants excitement. And because of her ideas, she is ridiculed except for her father Maurice, who is an inventor, the town bookseller, and a vain muscular hunter named Gaston. And Gaston is determined to marry Belle, but she keeps on refusing. And so what happens is Maurice gets kidnapped, and he comes across the castle and he is kidnapped. And so Belle tries to go find her father, and the beast kidnaps her and imprisons her, and so he must win her love in return. And that's the plot of Beauty and the Beast. Now, I have to say that this movie is a really well-loved film. This is one of the best Disney movies ever, and it's my oldest sister's favorite, one of her favorite Disney movies growing up, and my mom loves it too. Everyone loves this movie. This is a great movie. Now, this movie premiered as an unfinished film at the New York Film Festival back in September 1991, but it was released on November 22nd, fully finished, and this movie was a really great film. I love the original Beauty and the Beast. It is so good. Now, Disney first attempted to do this back in the 1930s and 1950s, but due to the success of The Little Mermaid, Disney decided to do it as, originally it was not going to be a musical, but it was a musical similar to Little Mermaid, and this movie is just great. I love it. The animation in this movie is impressive. You have, this movie went through script rewrites and musicalization, and that was a lot to do to get this movie. And just, I really thought that the film really excels very well on the script and the music. The music is really amazing. I love all the songs in the film. Be Our Guest, one of my favorite ones. There's a lot of really great scenes in this movie. It's so memorable. You have the scene when they're being like the word Belle goes to the castle, everyone loves it. It's just an amazing, good film with a lot. It's one of Disney's best. So let me talk about it. First off, the voice casting. You have Paige O'Hara as Belle. I like this cast. I think she was really great. She has a little bit of Judy Garland, and she has a unique tone, and I really did enjoy that. And she's modeled after Judy Garland. I also love Robby Benson as the Beast. The Beast, you think he's scary, but he's really cool. And just, wow, it was very cool. And Richard White is Gaston. This guy is just, Gaston is just determined to get Belle, but he doesn't get it. And he's a great Disney villain. He's more of a narcissist than a real villain. And he then later has the villagers to kill the Beast, and I hated this character in this movie. I hated his guts. But we also get some other characters. You have Cogsworth. Cogsworth is the head of the household, and he's transformed into a clock. I think Cogsworth is really cool. He's really awesome. I like him. He was very funny. You also got Chip and Mrs. Potts, played by Angela Lansbury, who does the voice of Mrs. Potts, and Bradley Pierce as Chip, not Bradley Stephen Pierce. I love the design on both of them. Mrs. Potts and Mrs. Potts, Chip is cool, and in comparison to the live action counterparts, I think the live action counterparts are going to get the job done. I do think that. You also have the wardrobe in this movie. You got Philippi, LaFau. Maurice is the father of Belle, and I think he is really cool as the inventor. A lot of town folks says he's crazy, but he's really not. I think he's gonna be good one day. And also, I love just how each of the characters who are transformed into everyday things are just really cool, and I think it's pretty awesome, and I just love that, and just I thought he was very cool. But my favorite person who was transformed, who's human but he was transformed, is Lumiere, the candle. I like the candlestick. He is funny. He always burns Cogsworth, which takes place throughout the whole movie. I thought he was funny, and I thought that he was awesome. And Lumiere is just, he looks very cool, and I liked him. He's always very funny. But I have to talk about the animation in this movie. The animation in this movie, the animation in this movie just looks amazing. Every frame, every shot in this movie is just really well done. And this was the second movie after The Rescuers Down Under to use the CAPS, which is Computer Animation Production System. It's a digital scanning, ink, paint, and compositing system of software developed for Disney by Pixar, who will later go on and make movies such as Toy Story, Finding Nemo, and Finding Dory. And the hand-drawn art and computer-generated imagery is really amazing. I love, probably my favorite part of this movie is the ballroom dance. That ballroom dance sequence is just pretty amazing. That was done with computer-generated imagery and using Pixar's CAPS, and it gives the illusion of a dolly film camera just moving, and I think that is just very amazing. And the music, the songs in this film, you have a lot of cool songs. You have "Be Our Guest," which is a really cool song. "Human Again" was supposed to be in this movie, but it wasn't, and I just liked how all the songs play out. They're written by Alan Menken and Howard Ashman, who died during production of this movie, and this movie is dedicated to him. And all of the songs are just really good, and I love all the songs in here. If I have to pick a song that's my favorite, actually two: "Be Our Guest" and "Beauty and the Beast" by Angela Lansbury. There's also another version with Celine Dion and Peabo Bryson, and this won the Academy Award for Best Original Song. I kid you not, and it's been redone by singers like Jordan Sparks, and it's being redone for the new upcoming version by Ariana Grande and John Legend. And I've listened to the song, and I've listened to the music, watched the music video, and I think it is really, really good. And Emma Thompson also sings it in the live action version. I think this movie really portrays his characters very well. I think the design is good. The editing in this movie is really good. I love the music in the film, and just all the music in here is you have a lot of great music. It's just very, very fun, and just like you have a lot of amazing moments. And when you're watching this movie, it's very, very inspiring, very amazing. You have just a lot of great moments in here. There are so many moments in here where I love the moment when Belle needs help, and just every time you watch this movie is really good. And I love when they play out in the snow, and the expressions on the beast looks very impressive, and just you can't get any better than this. It's just very accurate to the story, and for a fairy tale movie based on a fairy tale that has been done multiple times in live action and animation and on stage, I think this Disney version is this is the closest as it got, and I really, really enjoyed having a lot of fun with this Beauty and the Beast film. Overall, guys, Beauty and the Beast 1991 is a great movie. It's one of the best Disney movies made. It's not my favorite Disney movie. This would probably be in my top 20. If I had to put this in my top 20, this would be at number 11. But this movie is just so amazing, so well done. So the voice acting is great, the animation is great, the music is great. Everything about this movie is just spot on. And how can I not do this? How can I not give this movie this rating that it is about to get right now? Disney's 1991 version of Beauty and the Beast absolutely, most definitely gets my JD Rainbow Seal of Approval and an A++. Thanks for watching my review of the 91 Beauty and the Beast. I will be back this week with the live action Beauty and the Beast, and stay tuned on my channel tomorrow for my review of Power Rangers Ninja Storm. That's gonna be awesome. And if you like this video, you can click right here, like, comment, subscribe, and we can all have a good time.